Hey, welcome. So, what if the real secret to getting everything you want wasn't some complicated formula, but a story, an ancient one? Today, we're going to look at the Holy Grail, but not as some dusty old cup. Nope. We're treating it as a roadmap to your own power, and we're going to use the wisdom of the tarot to guide us. This is going to be fun. Let's jump right in. I want you to just sit with this question for a second. What if the whole quest for this legendary thing isn't about finding something out there, but about waking something up deep inside you? I mean, that one little shift in perspective completely changes the game, right? It turns an old legend into a seriously powerful tool for creating your own reality. And that is exactly what we're diving into. You know, for centuries, people have been obsessed with the Grail. Was it the cup from the Last Supper? Some kind of magical stone? Maybe even a person? But what if everyone's been looking in the wrong direction? For our journey today, we're going to completely reimagine it. The Grail isn't something you find. It's the cup of your own heart, your personal gateway to the divine, just waiting to be filled. All right, so here's our roadmap. We'll kick things off with understanding the quest itself. Then we'll walk through the three core stages of creation: having the vision, taking the action, and finally, getting to the manifestation. Of course, every great story has a challenge, a hidden dragon, so we'll face that too, right before we uncover the real treasure at the end of all this. And so our quest officially begins. But forget about treasure maps and ancient tombs. This is a journey inward. It's a step-by-step path to take something from a dream to a reality. And our guides for this whole process are a very specific set of tarot cards that lay it all out for us. And here they are, our three main guides. It all kicks off with the Three of Wands. That's the spark, the long-term vision. From there, we gotta light a fire under that vision with the King of Wands, who brings the energy of pure, decisive action. And finally, we bring it all down to earth with the Queen of Pentacles, who knows exactly how to turn those big dreams into something real and lasting. Okay, let's get into stage one, the vision. This is all about the incredible, expansive energy of the Three of Wands. Because let's be honest, every great adventure, every big creation, it all starts right here, with a bold, clear picture of what could be. The Three of Wands is all about that moment when things just start to click, you know? It's that amazing feeling when your plans are beginning to unfold. It's having the foresight to dream big, being open to exploring new things, and just getting that sense deep down that your ship is finally about to come in. It's all about potential. But you know, every card has two sides to its story. When this energy is flowing, you're on top of the world. You see the big picture, you're planning for growth. But if that energy gets stuck, well, that's a warning against small thinking, no planning, and just being closed off to possibilities. And all of that, as you can imagine, can stop your progress dead in its tracks. So, you've got the vision. Awesome. But a vision without any action is, well, it's just a daydream, isn't it? And that is where our next guide swoops in, the powerful, unstoppable King of Wands. The King of Wands is pure, creative fire. We're talking about the energy of a true visionary leader. This is someone who doesn't just see what the future could be, they have the passion and the power to go out and build it. Think of that ultimate entrepreneur, that go-getter who can turn a simple idea into an empire. That's him. And here we go again with the two paths. When he's in his power, the king is a master creator, using that fire inside him to achieve amazing things. But if that fire isn't controlled, he can become a total tyrant, impulsive, ruthless, burning bridges, and setting expectations nobody can meet. So the lesson here isn't to put out the fire, but to learn how to master it. Okay, so we had the vision, we took the action, and now we get to the best part of the whole journey, the manifestation. This is where it all pays off, and it's brought to us by the wonderful Queen of Pentacles. This is when our hard work becomes real, tangible, and oh so satisfying. The Queen of Pentacles is the absolute master of the physical world. When you're channeling her energy, you are nurturing, you're practical, and you feel secure. You've built financial independence, a comfortable home, and this is the important part, you're generous enough to share that abundance with the people you care about. You've become the living, breathing proof of a bright future. When her energy is balanced, she is this amazing, generous provider. But if that abundance gets hoarded, it can turn sour. It can become selfishness, codependency, or being way too controlling. And instead of creating prosperity for everyone, she ends up creating conflict and jealousy. It's a huge reminder that real wealth is meant to flow, not just sit in one place. But hang on, this whole journey isn't just a simple ABC. Underneath everything we've talked about, there's this hidden current that's always there, pulling at us. It's the card that's symbolically at the bottom of the deck. And this is our hidden challenge, the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is the energy of choice, maybe too much choice. Picture this. You're standing in a room and there are dozens of doors, and each one leads to a different reality. That's this card. At every single stage of our journey, we are bombarded with options, opportunities, and a ton of potential distractions. It's the energy of what if, and man, it comes with a big risk.
So, on one hand, this challenge can be this super exciting exploration of all the different paths you could take. But on the other hand, it can be completely paralyzing. When you're overwhelmed by too many choices, it just leads to confusion, you lose your sense of purpose, and you end up feeling totally stuck. The secret? You have to use the clarity of your original vision, that Three of Wands, as your compass to guide you through all that fog.
And that brings us to the real heart of it all. After you've navigated the vision, the action, the manifestation, in that constant challenge of choice, what did you actually find? What is the real treasure at the end of this whole quest?
Well, the answer is so simple, it's almost funny. We go on this epic journey looking for some magical thing, only to find out that every road, every choice, every step, it all leads back to one place. At the very end, the universe just holds up a mirror, and all you see is yourself.
And this is the big aha moment. The quest was never, ever about finding something outside of you. You are the answer you were looking for the whole time. That incredible, creative, divine power wasn't in some cup, it was inside you all along. The journey wasn't about finding the Grail, it was about finally realizing that you are the Grail. The door is open. So we end right back where we started with the cup of your heart, but now it's overflowing with this infinite light that you've unlocked. Which leaves us with one last really important question. Now that you know you are the treasure, how are you going to share your gifts with the world?